I reckon if we replaced your left hand, you'd be in a much better position, right? The efficiency is quite low. So what if we gave you a bionic arm? Can we give you anything else? Is it bionic or bust? We have the components to make a bionic arm for you, TTC, and your constant pain is causing a real mood issue. Alright, let's make a bionic arm for TTC. Euthanize would also help with the pain, says Kinderbead. And whilst they're not wrong, I do like having TTC around, because they are, you know, our medic. And who wouldn't want to go under the knife from a medic with a bionic arm? Sounds pretty cool, actually. Shame they're incapable of violence. Alright, Space, how's your prisoner doing there? They're in severe pain, but that's fine. That's not even a factor. Would be nice to force you to enter Durez, but yeah, you're not going to move when you're resting up there. Fair enough. Valius gets even better in cooking, but they can still cause food poisoning, because the game can be a real pain like that. Lydia is no longer incapable of walking, so your movement speed has gotten a lot faster. Good. I mean, you're still our prisoner, but good. Jake, if you want efficiency, try auto doors. Oh, we have auto doors. I'm just not too worried about making more of them, especially for a base that I'm planning on deconstructing. Nitro failed to construct a wooden man. Nitro and his failures. I'm just harking back to our first ever run at this game. I'm really not feeling this mineral scanner. It feels like it's just not giving me what I want, so we should just deconstruct it for parts. Ooh. Oh, wrong place, but ooh. Did I ever go back to the other place to pick up more steel? I must have done. I got like 1,000 steel here, but I'm gonna want more. Fire somewhere we don't care about, and that's okay. So I should probably make another cart out there to grab loads of steel. So, question about this person we're hauling back. I don't really want to recruit them. So what are we going to do with them? Well, we brought you in. Where's our prisoner? There you are. Why are you not being escorted? Nefi, you're our top one for it, but I think Lard is on the case. Yep, escorting our prisoner. On you come. We madam. Oh, Sharker could insta-recruit you. Well, this is what's so good about keeping everybody's happiness so high. Neef is asserting their dominance as the smartest person around. There we go. Chemical fascination is pretty bad. Still, we'll have them around. We'll have them healed up. That's no big deal. But the only thing we do with them is... they'd be easy to recruit anyway. Nah, just reduce the resistance and we're good. Can always get a mod and cut his manhood off. Yes, cut her manhood off. The world works in mysterious ways. Still bothered at the slow rate of cooking, but I think we've caught up with the simple and fine meals thus far. With enough hauling done, everything just goes a lot smoother. Really can't underestimate hauling again. It's too good. Also, Leopardi is inspired. Remind me, what are you so good at? Phenomenal at construction. Who wants the best version of something around? What would we really want to have at an insane level of quality? We're talking about Nitro, Jake, failing so much we demand a mod in his manhood. No need to be so bloodthirsty there, Leopardi. That is Merchant's job. A top-notch medical bed. Now that's not a shabby idea. What's the best kind to make anyway? A steel one? Or a plastisteel one? Or a uranium one? I don't really know the difference between them for effectiveness. But I imagine a steel one would be useful. Be heavy as hell, but a really good bed. Everyone seems to go to this one, right? So how about we deconstruct it and then build a new, better bed by Leopardi. Oh, this one's already made of steel. Right, so we build a copy of it, clunk, and we say, Leopardi, that is your job. Yeah, again, fires in places that we don't care about. And now Leopardi makes us a masterwork steel bed. Steel hospital bed at that. Now I don't know what difference the whole masterwork part does, but the quality is making it super comfy at least. Good stuff. That should be the Prio 1 bed, but people tend to go for that bed anyway for reasons beyond me. So good to see such efficient cooking after going so long with such horrifically inefficient cooking. Ah, a ship is passing by. Neffy? I know you're a bit sleepy right now, but would you mind talking to them? Yeah, you fixed your health issues, so this should be good. Also, I want to check just how good you get deals at. 20% better prices, and 20% cheaper that we have to pay. That's quite nice. What would I do? What would I do? Yorkshire Terriers are... Hey, Labrador Retrievers would be pretty good for hauling lots of stuff. However, I would need to train them, and I don't have the patience for training all these guys. Cows and bulls sound awesome for food, but they probably munch a lot of food. No matter how many times they are harmed, most of them are so adapted to farm life that they cannot survive in the wild. Exceptionally gentle. Pretty cool. What's the gestation period of a cow? Why can I never find this? How can I still not find this? You're blind, Jake. I don't doubt it, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm not seeing it. How long does it take these things to give birth? Nay, sure at all. Oh well, I'd still quite like to buy some, and we do have all this silver kicking around. If I bought a cow and a bull, or maybe 2 cows and a bull, and 1 bull, lots of cows, a nice young one full of spunk, some relatively young cows. I don't know how old they tend to be when they start mating. Can't say I know that much about cows, just about being born on a farm. Get one that's relatively aged and some younger ones with a big old bull. Costs a lot, but at least we'll have some good animals, right? Otherwise, this chocolate's really doing not much for me. Just wasting people's time. Away it goes. Chem fuel is proving useful to me now. Dogs for hauling is the biggest efficiency boost in the game, says Delk81. What do they eat anyway? Huh, they'll eat stuff from outside. Still, Labradors are expensive. Well, I suppose we could just buy loads of Labrador Retrievers. The thing is, they get attacked, which is, yeah. Oh well, we'll buy them up so we can have an army of dogs. And replace TBW. Okay, Devil Strand can be worth a lot or little depending on what I've done with it, but damn, I have tons of the stuff and I'm not using it, so why don't I just get rid of it for loads of money? Because I'm really not using it. I grew it all in an nice cash crop though. I can use this stuff to make other things. Good to make some dosh, honestly. Oh, right, the drugs trade. Can't forget the drugs trade. But we've already sold off more than we can spend, so what could we buy with all that? Gold wouldn't do us a whole lot. Where's our smoke leaf? Maybe we should have joints so that people can enjoy a nice smoke and or a pancake throughout their day. Steel is always good to buy. Yeah, gets it transported here nice and quick, but steel isn't cheap. He has 500 of it. I could buy it all for, what, like 5,000, for about 1,000. That's probably for the better, though. Probably for the better. This ain't a bad deal, I'm just wondering if there's anything else worth our time here. Medicine, Jake? We have quite a bit of medicine. The real stuff is buying the drugs that make the medicine. I have all this leather that honestly I'm never using. Perhaps I should just be selling it off. Except for the right. Nah, just getting rid of it. It's not really doing us any good. Except for human leather that we should make into human hats, obviously. I think we really slowed down on the human hats creation. Hold up, hold the heavy fur for parkas. Really? I mean, I don't really think much about making these. Nah, too much efficiency caring. What else could I, would I, should I do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Labradors. Save the Devil Strand for crafting. Again, like, I don't do a lot of crafting. I don't really want to. Save it for simple stuff. If they're worth so much more and quick to make, they're worth money. More money. That Devil Strand is pretty much making this deal for us as well. That said, I can save some now. Where is it? Here it is. I can certainly reduce the amount that I'm selling. And still make decent dosh. So we'll make stuff out of Devil Strand then. Oh, and I was told neutramine is always worth it. If nothing else, it has almost no mass, so let's buy it up. No oh, advanced components. How could I let you pass me by? On the cheap as well. Maybe I should buy the chem fuel for all the rockets and stuff that I'm going to be launching. I always hum and ho over this so much because I never know what's worth what, and it's so much to scroll through here. Huh, I could get rid of a lot of these blocks, like limestone blocks. No, that's buying, not selling. The beer is good. I want everybody to enjoy a beer every day, but this is only gonna last me like a couple of weeks at most. And of course, I should get rid of all our damaged clothes, since I don't really want them and they're taking up space. Outrageous amounts of space. Human leather button-down jacket. Human leather pants. Okay, this is all the human leather stuff that I've made. Not Mega Sloth, that's good stuff. Awesome clothes, but people would freak out about wearing them. Awesome, never noticed that. I think I just said make things out of leather. Otherwise, we got hats and the like. Ah yes, human hats, away you go. Look, if nobody's worn them thus far, they're probably not worth having. Alright, good enough. Let's make it so. And down comes our mighty amount of everything. We got cows, we got dogs. They're tame, but they need to be taught how to haul. In fact, now that we have so many animals, Labradors all need to be taught how to haul, and they can go pretty much anywhere. Well, I guess home region's probably better than anywhere, because if they go anywhere, they'll get hunted a lot easier. This makes sense for home. Kind of. And all the cows and bulls we got outdoors good. Maybe we zone the retrievers, minimize the cougar eating chances. That's probably exactly what I was thinking of there. Alright, it's good enough. All this stuff is out here, but most of it won't degrade. Zazovshi says, can I be the bull? Yes, you can. And we're also going to take one of our Labrador retrievers, Cecil, and rename them to TBW because we need to cope. Bull 1, awful name. Your name is Zizojve. Zizojve. Not bad. Can't wait to milk those udders. The milk should come a lot faster than we get out of our current muffalos. Alright. Refugee chased at Gulag. A biosphere manager named Brian calls you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates. He begs for safety. Their group is composed of one drifter. Yeah, I mean, sure. But what can we even do with you, Brian? There's nothing here. Can I just make a caravan out of Brian and tell you to come here? Go for it. I don't care if you get hungry. There should be enough for you to eat there. And then... oh, God, you're rubbish. Useful at dumb labor, caring, crafting, and cooking. He's ugly, lazy, and a know-it-all. That's, it's rubbish. Can't even do dumb labor for us. What can you do for us? And if you're lazy, you're going to work even worse. Let the drifter take him back. I'd love to just carve you up for resources, but... Okay, I guess the one thing you're good at is animals, so if I have you just 100% deal with animals, then we should be okay-ish. But you're still a bit lazy. This is a bit better. A fast walker. They won't firefight, but still better. Be alright if they chased after us a bit, but no. Good to see all this beer. See space rolling up joints left and right. Lucky's still doing a whole lot of nothing. He's good with cooking and plants, but not a whole lot else. And since he won't haul, that gives us a bit of a bad time there. Alright, you gonna... Okay, he's on the move. Great. Haha, Otaru's gonna set fire to our stuff. That's cute. I mean, really, what are you hoping to achieve there? Alright, Brian is here. He's rubbish. He's really quite rubbish. I think we have somebody for the front lines with a melee weapon, and otherwise they... Yeah, man, they are rubbish, aren't they? Again, Brian, your passions are intellectually based, but you're incapable of crafting. So I guess deal with the animals, and that is it. I guess you could... No, you were a brawler, right? No, that was the other guy. But you're rubbish at shooting. And you're probably not going to get any good at shooting anytime soon. Oh, yada yada does it. You're a handful. Well, you can warden, otherwise you can construct. I don't want you growing. Actually, you're not too shabby with plants, are you? Handle, and then do plant cutting. And then if all that falls away, you can kind of do some research. But mostly I want you to handle animals. Eesh. But he's so ugly. Give him a bedroll in the barn. It's a bit rough. Well, he's immediately equipping himself up with the stuff that he finds here. And of course he won't haul. Ah, what a waste. Edit the tailoring bench bills to only count Devil Strand items. So all these button-down shirts, right? I tell them to make them out of everything. I should make it only out of Devil Strand, right? Same with the pants. Devil Strand. Cowboy hats. I thought we were all about making those out of human skin. Well, we make hats out of anything we can find. Any leathers we can find, at least. Maybe not Thrumbo for... Here's the thing, I'm not very good at setting up what the best what the best things to make here are. But if we make pants, shirts, and hats... and then parkas are probably good as well to have for them. Do until you have... oh, here we go, these settings are a tad tedious. Do until you have 4 of them at all times, and just ditch them. Cowboy hats we've got plenty of. What else is worth making? We button down shirts and pants, jackets and cowboy hats. Yeah, we don't have enough jackets, do we? Jackets do until you have, again, 4 of them at 50%. And make them out of devil strandy stuff. And just ditch them. Haulers will haul them. Devil strand, not leathers. Dusters for the new place, Jake. Oh yeah, new place is going to be pretty damn hot, isn't it? Meaning jackets are probably not going to be what we need. Alright, we want a lot of dusters then. Do until we have like 20 of them. Out of devil strand again, I assume. Takes a lot of ingredients, that. Damn, I don't have that kind of devil strand. Well, I guess cloth is fine too. Dump it. And dusters beat jackets, probably parkas as well. Dusters and cowboy hats are the best, I think. Well, for where we're going, I wouldn't be surprised. What am I meant to do to this guy that's ransacking our other place? I could go over there and give him what's for. Would I even want you? Yeah, you make for an excellent brawler, except you got no passion for anything I care about. Anyway, about this Brian fellow, who wants to be him? Because Brian's a bit rubbish in many aspects. At least he's trying to train our doggy. But he's passionate about animals, so I can't fault him there. He gets better at it at least. I'm a bit of a rubbish tool, says Rook. Roger that. Go. He's a biosphere manager. That even sounds useless. Why are you trying to tame the Buffamoo? I guess they all need tameness constantly done. Otherwise they go wild? I don't know. Oh hey, it's a Maralon. Represents my skills in general. Oh, TBW's getting it on with Portia! Oh boy, I think we're gonna have some pregnancy. It's good, the army of Labradors. So we can have them haul all day and haul all night. A bulk goods trader is left. Rook and Portia have formed a bond. Well, that was fast. Tell you what, Rook, where was your bedroom at? I'm gonna make it here, regardless where it is, because you don't really have anything impressive in your bedroom, and I don't like having people staying in bedrooms that aren't particularly good, since that's a bit of a mood killer. See space as well. You can have one of your own sculptures. Anyone else? Any more for any more? Just looking for people that don't have... Yeah, Nitro doesn't have one. We'll remind him what other people can do with a bit of skill. Nefi doesn't have one. What a shame. And then there are all these beds that are really just there for if I end up with too many people somehow. And that brawler's not doing anything useful there. But I still want to come back here and haul more of this steel, so maybe I should go and deal with you one way or another. But the steel situation isn't that bad, really. Especially when I have all this coming in. Yes, I got 2,000 steel, that's not too shabby. Just wondering if I should go and start starting up my other colony. If we have all of these to send stuff over, I can send over 900 lots of it. Ah, there's a thought, Rook. If you're a planter... No, you're useless at everything else, which makes you not particularly good for me. You should join the Brawler Brigade, and I should have a spare, extremely expensive melee weapon for you. Huh. I should. You know, I killed a lot of Thrumbos to get these. Where is it? There it is. Equip that Thrumbo horn. Oh dear God, toxic fallout. A distant chemical fire has released a plume of poison over this entire region. Wait, not this one. Not this one, please, not this one. Ah. Well, I guess we ain't setting up here. We had toxic fallout in our main region some time ago. So yeah, goodbye any hopes of setting up here. Also, all the animals are going to die. Oh no, the elephant. Okay, there are no elephants here, but I am getting me some elephants. It just wasn't meant to be. I want this place. I want to set it up good and proper. Oh well. I mean, life is going relatively swell here, except the food situation's being a bit damaged. Hopefully there's no cold snap or anything that kills all these. There's also all this growing zone that I'm just not putting to use. It's too far away for me to really put into reasonable use. But with as much alcohol as we have, surely we can start implementing a beer a day policy. If I set one of you up and then I fill it full of beer, everything will be fine, right? So storage is only beer. It's an important storage of beer. And then we say our drug policy is 1 drink a day. Social drugs? Not for you, Nitro. No drugs for you. Despite your chemical fascination. He's just gonna binge. Of course, if he snaps, there's nothing we can do to stop him, but... A person living among wild animals is Wanderin. She's called Blue. Tell me more about yourself, Blue. Not incapable. The mind is physically out of tune with others, not affected by psychic. Okay, psychic sensitivity way down. Animals, mining, medical. Welcome aboard, say I. Nefi, go and try to arrest them, I guess. Well, no, Leopardi, you are... what if they shank you? I mean, you've got a weapon for beating. Zed, go and join in. Jake, do you have a list of who is in or not? What do you mean in? Need to keep the beers cold, Jake. I doubt that sincerely. Warm beer will do you. 21 degree beer. Alright, 2 of you head up over the water. Alright, sure. Where'd they go? Oh, that's Zed. Leopardi's the one trying to do it. Maybe Zed will do a bit better. Oh, they have no social skills whatsoever. Then again, I'm not sure Leopardi is... well, they can try. Zed's there to give backup if needed. Oh boy. Clunk them. This was not the intention. How do I get away from accidentally killing people? Maybe I should have sent someone that was a bit more sensitive. Tame them. Oh yeah, of course, tame, don't arrest. Oh well, what a shame. Cargo pods full of joints. That sounds like something I can sell. Acceptable casualties. Yeah, I could have done with them, but indeed, acceptable losses. Should make a decent leather chair. Don't worry about it. Oh, I don't. We're kind of piling up the corpses here, and I could revive any of them, but I don't want to. We'll go through with a whole bit of butchering before long. Actually, everyone's mood is too high. We should... Nah, wait till we have a raid. Then we can go and destroy. The party's probably going to go for some rest as well, in the best bed we have. And their health is fine. Sea Space will probably go and tend to them. Man, that toxic fallout. Getting right in the way of my plan here. I still want to make my super base here. Think of all the... Yeah, well, this is going to be used primarily for growing our corn, which we're going to need plenty of, no doubt. And we have the big fridge, the cookout. But there's other stuff here, right? So I could use this for cash crops. There's a lot of fertile soil around here. But for a big base, how do I do that when there's going to be a lot of hauling that needs to be done? Ah, the dogs, of course. The dogs can haul. So there's nothing stopping us having our cash crops out here. As long as we have loads of corn growing here in the center. And hydroponics for backup. I want to make a beautiful base that I can be satisfied with. Somewhere I can be happy to win the game from. Something that makes me sad to win the game, actually. That should be the goal. Welcome Eclipse, but that's nothing big. Rook. You know, it's probably good that I have you doing this full time. With this many animals, there's a lot of taming to be done. Although I don't know why you're taking all that good food instead of this perfectly adequate hay. Okay, they carry plenty of food with them at any one time to feed these animals with. I'll take it. A hare has self-tamed itself. But for what purpose? You know, Rook, you lucked out. You joined us and all you have to really do is pet animals. Oh, and I suppose milk them, but you won't haul that stuff yourself. I guess that's what the dogs are for, if and when you tame them. Lots of Labrador retrievers, but there's a lot of training to be done there. A heck of a lot. TTC, are you still... Yeah, you're still bummed about being dumped. Not to mention that serious pain you have. We're meant to give you a nice new implant, TTC. So... it's time for the Which leg is it? No, it's your... Oh, it's your leg and your hand. Damn. Why did I think it was arm and hand? Pain plus 15%. I mean, the gunshot in your left hand's probably doing most of it. The rest of it's eh. Alright, well, you're getting yourself a new left arm. Bionic arm, left. Because I trust the resting up. No, you should rest here. And then C-Space, you're gonna make this a reality. Oh, you had a drink! Well, let's do it anyway. C-Space, the drunken doctor, reporting for surgery. What could possibly go wrong? It's just extra anesthetic, but for the doctor. There we go! How are you enjoying your new arm there? Bionic arm. How'd the pain go? It's only minor pain, that's fine. C-Space, however, would like a bionic piece themselves. The trouble is they have no health conditions, so what's even the point? And their overview for everything is great. The only downside is that they're frustrated. That's not nearly so bad. Maybe I should do something like give Merchant that eye that he needs. His sight is only at 75%, which really isn't good for our gunner. You know, machine gunner. Alright, you know what, with that in mind, I would like a new bionic eye. Poor Vermi 6. They can't keep up with my streaming. To be fair, I can't keep up with my own playing. Look at it go. All he gets to do is train dogs all day. What a lucky bugger. I gave you too easy a life here. Alright, Nitro's making a bionic eye. I would be insanely worried, personally. He's not that bad at crafting. Running out of places for all these animals to sleep. There's nothing I'm forcing you to wear, so Darkbane shouldn't be too worried about his ratty apparel. Do we have any of that Devil Strand stuff that we made? It'll look pinkish like that, apparently. Also, why are we not getting that beer? Ah, because this is critical. No, it should be important. And this should be critical. Everybody needs a beer a day, after all. How much do we actually get out of this? I've always wondered. And never had it answered, because I never check. There we go, that's our cougar filling up the cabinet with beer. Ah, visitors, welcome. Oh, well, wrong place. McCain's gonna recruit the next person we find, but good luck with that. My animals are eating all the stuff there is, but that's okay. A mad ram. Uh-oh. Well, it sucks to be these people. I hope they can deal with a mad ram. Well, if you get a lucky stun on it, you're good, but you're gonna need to do a bit better than that. Oh god. Relations are down because of that. Okay. I didn't do anything. Then again, you did just drop a whole load of beer and stuff here. But I don't think that's worth my time worrying about. The silver I can grab later. And the beer I can make myself. That was espionage. Lucky's smoked on stone leaf. I did not allow people drink with this. I didn't allow people to smoke with this. So why is Lucky getting toasted? Well, I can't really choose what our people do and do not do. But I'd like more hard drugs here. They're just going hops and a little bit of psychoid. I need a lot of psychoid. I guess once the hops are done we can deal with that. Eclipse is ending, that's nice, but the toxic fallout is certainly not. It's only deadly if you're not under shelter, but it would just severely rain down on our parade of doing this. The wildlife is all dead or dying. The Rimworld equivalent of cocaine makes a lot of money through trade. Oh yeah, we've been trading that. We sold it all to make the money that we had to buy all these Labradors. The heck was Merchant doing there? Okay, sure. Okay, also, sure. Well, what we can do is go hunting a bit more. We look at the wildlife here, and I always feel that I lack meat. Well, we got human meat, but that's never enough. Alpacas need to die. Bucks need to die. Does need to die. Hares, ram, the whole lot. Merchant, get to work. You haven't got your bionic eye yet, but I'm fairly certain you can hunt down some alpacas. I mean, come on. Red Fox is hunting hare 1 for food. Yeah, good for them. I think you need that bionic eye more than we thought. Hang on, a red fox. Aren't foxes good for hauling? Ah, but no, different map. Different map. Well, I knew you'd eventually get there. I guess on the plus side, you're learning a bit more about shooting this way. Whilst other people clean up your mess. Ah, that's good. I was gonna say it's already pretty much dead. Oh man, look at the way they're all together, right? One spray into that, and you'll kill whatever. I really think he needs that bionic eye. Get a bit closer, and then... rat-tat-tat. Ah. Get a bit closer, and that's the stuff. Alright, they're all just walking dead things anyway, so you did good. Jake, it's really hard to hunt with just one eye. 0 depth perception is bad. I know, I live with it every day. That's why they just gotta toughen up a bit. A bit worried about my lack of food, though. A good chunk of that is still human meat. Corn plant takes forever to grow, after all. Toxic fallout would be disastrous for all these animals. I would really need a lot of hay to feed them on, which I don't have. Fortunately, everything I have does eat hay or meals. So I think I should build a fairly large barn for my animals. Or at the very least, a large enclosed area And then if toxic fallout happens, I would just put a roof over it. It's amazing how quickly you go from having oodles of food to not oodles of food. How's everybody feeling about my one drink policy though? Hold on, Lucky's ear has been destroyed? I don't know what that does for you. Moving? Hearing? Okay, I don't know what hearing affects. The party wants 6 drinks a night. Okay, the eclipse is back. There was a death, and there's cargo pods. Of wart. Ooh, that's good. I want me that wart. And a meteorite has struck the ground full of silver. Well, I'll be getting that when the toxic fallout ends. I reckon it wouldn't be unreasonable to form a caravan and go elsewhere to sea space. Why so hungry? Eat up, man. Oh yes, that gourmand stat is such a pain. I really wonder if I could get rid of that by giving you a hunger rate 50% is madness. Right, you want something. A bionic eye. Well, no, I wasn't going to give it to you. I was going to give it to Merchant. How's that bionic eye coming along, Nitro? Don't botch it now. Flash Storm is back there. I guess as long as it doesn't hit our little starting base, we're all good. There we go. Alright, Merchant. You're going to get yourself a bionic eye. Which one? Right eye. Install bionic eye. Right eye. And he's going for, again, the best hospital bed there is. A masterwork hospital bed. And then who's going to do it? Is it TTC? TTC is going to install the bionic eye. Have you had a drink? That's what I like to see. Hold still, Merchant. You need to stop shaking about like that, Merchant. I'm not moving. Starflight sensors. Needed for our starship that we're definitely going to have someday. Come on, Merchant. Don't be such a wimp. There we go. Bionic eye. Super efficient, apparently. How does that work? Enhanced sight. Nice. You are now more than human. And being force-fed by TTC as well. Huh, why is Nitro so, got nothing to do? Couldn't I be making something at this point? Probably... Oh, prosthetics! Prosthetic legs and arms? How does that work? That could probably be good for somebody who's injured. But I don't want to bother giving them something more than that. Wasn't there... Yeah, I don't care about someone's torn off toe or finger there. And I can't give somebody a prosthetic head. But I swear there was somebody that lost... Yeah. Oh, Neef! Your peg leg has always been a load of crap. And your arm is in pain. Right, I could give you a new leg and a new arm. Prosthetics. Prosthetic arm, eh? Only needs components, doesn't need advanced stuff. Alright, prosthetic arm, and what was the other thing? Prosthetic leg. We'll see if that helps you out. Yeah, I often forget, because you came along with your stupid peg leg. And that means you're always in minor pain because of the old gunshot wound in your arm. And it also probably lowers manipulation. I don't know how much a prosthetic arm will lower it. Maybe even by more, but we'll find out. You know, maybe we'll give you a proper arm, since you are you're a melee guy, and a prosthetic leg. So forget the prosthetic arm. I'll get a prosthetic leg, and we'll make ourselves a bionic arm. Needs those advanced components, so 4 of them, but we have 16. Give him a power claw. Is such a thing even here? Not seeing it there, and not seeing it here. Bionic ear. Oh well. Nefi's gonna make his own prosthetic leg, it seems, whilst Nitro works on the bionic arm. Awesome. This is awesome. Time to augment our people. Rare find for the power claw. Gotcha. Oh, wow, you're gonna die out there. But if you do die, all that stuff is mine. Components, and that seems to be about it. Rook is getting better at animals. Well, this is mainly what you're here for, I suppose. Oh, right, they've decided not to hang around. Fair play. Why are we training stupid things like turkeys? Seems like a waste of time. In fact, aren't turkeys just generally a waste of time? I should probably slaughter them. They're taking up too much space. It's impossible for me to care about all these turkeys. Slaughter, 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 slaughter. Turkey, 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 turkey. That means you as well, Blue Knight. I'm just not seeing your value here. Oh. Oh, there was still a hare to get, was there, merchant? Still not a fan of Lucky having nothing to do. He could be crafting. Crafting what, though? I forget what crafting entails. But there's plenty of Valius could do whilst Lucky cooks. I guess it's no big deal. Alright, prosthetic leg. But I also want the bionic arm, because we'll get 2 for the price of 1 on Nefi. Right, the worst of the toxic fallout has settled. Great. AI core offer. An offer of information. The location of an AI persona core. Call them with a comms console. I don't even know what AI persona core you'll need in order to build a spaceship. It's rare and it's under heavy guard. Well, if I need it to win, then I better get to it. Neef, call up the... who are they? The ones with a stupid name, right? Red Duck Sociopaths. I need goodwill with them. Why offer if you're not going to give it to me? What can I even do to... I suppose I could bring them goodies, but that's still a lot of silver that they demand. Could you give Neth a bionic eye as well? He's missing one. His left eye may be shot out, but is that really going to hurt? Lack of sight, what does that even mean for us? You're a melee character, do you really need to see well for that? Just thrust forward. C-Space is sitting back wishing he'd been injured. Part of the original 3 Amigos, C-Space, Merchant and Bane, and C-Space is the only one that hasn't taken any damage. Cargo pod them silver for goodwill. Sight does impact melee. Oh man, it takes forever to fabricate stuff on this bench.